Hello everybody and welcome here for the coverage here for the game for the World Cup qualifiers, as I am here as Gary Lineker and I am your play-by-play presenter here on BBC Match of the Day for Great Britain and Slovenia in the last World Cup qualifier matchup on match day 10. And there's a lot to play for. There's a lot to fight for in terms of Slovenia's hopes of trying to get through the playoffs. But as for Britain, they've got nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about. And we know that they're through anyways now to the FIFA World Cup. But they've got one more game left to go of this qualifier to hopefully make sure that Britain could be the ones, hopefully, obviously, wrap up the qualification group with a victory here for this afternoon. Let's get to the game right now between the two sides. And let's get it underway between Britain and Slovenia in the match. And we are here, ladies and gentlemen, for the matchup between Great Britain and also Slovenia for match day 10 of the World Cup qualifiers. Is up for grabs, and let's see what happens here between these two sides, of course, before wrapping things up of the FIFA World Cup qualifiers here for this afternoon. Slovenia obviously are not likely now. They have to try and surprise Britain and make a shocker victory, and they've got any chances of fighting Ukraine in that second place fight for that playoff position, hopefully for a chance maybe for a World Cup push for Slovenia. But as of obviously for Great Britain, a strong team as usual. Obviously Britain got nothing to play for in this game now, because Britain are now mathematically qualified now to play in South America for next year, as they won that match from last week against Cyprus by 1-0 to secure them that qualification to be a part of the FIFA World Cup. So there's a lot to play for Britain and also for Slovenia. And let's get to the game underway right now for the match. Here we go. And now here's to Trent Alexander-Arnold. And now here's to Harry Kane. Now McTominay. Now Kane shoots, but save right there for the goalkeeper. And there's a massive chance, I've got to say, for Britain to try and create some magic. And he could have done. And it's a save. Nice save. And it's now going to be definitely now a corner in this match. Now cross into the box. Could be a goal maybe. Header bouncing. Oh. Now Rashford now head the ball. Now Jan Oblak. And now header. And now is Lilic. And now here's to Saka. And now Marcus Rashford. What a pass there to Harry Kane, but it's gone there to Oblak, the keeper. And he's a decent goalie in Oblak. Plays for the Goldfield's team. As a club he plays for Goldfield, but he does play for Slovenia as his national team. And it'd be a bit pity if he doesn't get into the World Cup this year. There's a chance again, but another save again from Oblak. And now Oblak throws the ball now away from danger now to Lilic now for Slovenia. And now they're pushing through here slightly. Now he's now again to McTominay. Now here's to Rashford. Now all the way there to Henderson. Oh, save. Clearance away. And now he's all the way now to Luric. And now right in the keeper's hands there now to Jordan Pickford. And now here's to Phil Foden, and that's going to be a throw-in. Now is Trent Alexander-Arnold. Now here's to Foden. And now here's to Livakovic. And now all the way here now again to now Livakovic now pushing through for Slovenia. Oh, he's gone wide. Massive chance. And now all the way there pushing through. And it could have been a goal, but That's definitely now going to be out for a goal kick. Now boot the ball now away. Header now away again. Here's Foden. And now all the way to Kane now. Through! And what a strike from Kane! And a terrific strike. And a terrific goal. Makes it 1-0 to Great Britain in the match. And I think Slovenia's time is definitely running out for them, of course, for a chance to try and surprise Britain and get the win here to make sure that they got a chance on competing with Ukraine in that second place in the qualification of the FIFA World Cup. And now all the way here now to McTominay. Now here's to Rashford. And now all the way for a save, but great goalkeeping. And Britain there really pushing through as Marcus Rashford gave the pass there to Harry Kane to shoot, but save right there from Oblak. So now it's going to be a corner here now for Britain in the match. Now cross into the box here now. Could be a chance for a goal before half time. And now it looks like it's going to be a throw-in this matchup. Now all the way there to Henderson. Robertson. And that's going to be that for the end of the first half. And the score is the score, as it is Great Britain 1, Slovenia 0 at half time. And we are back here now for the second half, and here we go. As Britain and Slovenia will both go at it against each other. And it is 1-0, got to say, there for Britain in the match. Now ahead of their bounce, no he doesn't now. Here's to Kurtovic now. And now Henderson. And now really pushing through here now for Britain. Clearance away. Now here's again for Zerbic. Now lost it back now all the way to Rashford. Now Kane! Save. Massive save right there for the goalie. Brilliant save right there for the keeper. And now it's going to be definitely now out there for a goal kick in the match. And now boots it. Now a header. Now a header again. And now it's going to be, it looks like a free kick's going to be given for, it looks like for Slovenia in the match. And now is Kurtic will take the free kick here for Slovenia. Header now bouncing away. And now here's Phil Foden. Now all the way there to, again, header now bouncing, now Henderson. And now Harry Kane. Now boosting now ball away now. Header now could have been, but no. Now it's Rashford, a goal from Marcus Rashford to make it 2. Another goal from that man right there, Marcus Rashford, to put the ball past the goalkeeper. And what a brilliant strike right there from him, to put the ball right past the goalkeeper there for Marcus Rashford to make it 2-0. And they're definitely now walking now towards the World Cup with massive pride and dignity, as they're leading by 2-0 against Slovenia in the match. And now here's again, all the way to now Verkiewicz. Now Kane. And now here's Harry Kane now. As a shot, save right there for goalie. And it could have been, but no. Again, here's for Slovenia. Now headed out, bouncing slightly here now. Here's Harry Kane. Now Rashford, good block. Save right there for the keeper. And now all the way to now Verkiewicz now to Maguire. And now Harry Kane. Now Rashford! Save right there for goalie. And now Slovenia now clears the ball now away from danger. Header. Now it's Rashford. Now Kane. And now any minute now the whistle blow for the end of the full-time whistle blows. Any minute now. Header, bouncing, and the whistle blows, and that is all over. Slovenia's World Cup hopes come to an end as they have been eliminated out of the qualification rounds. But as for Britain, they are through to the World Cup for next year, as the last matchup on Matchday 10 ends 2-0 to Britain in the game. And the official results for Matchday 10 of the FIFA World Cup, as Great Britain 2, Slovenia 0, San Marino 0, Cyprus 3, and Ukraine won by 3-1, and that will mean that Great Britain qualify for the World Cup, and Ukraine will also occupy the UEFA playoff position in second place. So that will mean that now the official fixtures for the World Cup UEFA playoffs, as Austria will play Ukraine, Sweden versus Norway, Republic States versus Ireland, Turkey versus Russia, and last but not least we have is Greece, as they take on against Poland. And that's all we have time for here right now for the coverage between Great Britain and Slovenia, as Great Britain did win the game by 2-0 over Slovenia, and that's a massive 3 points obviously to wrap up the whole World Cup. And that'll mean that our nation of Great Britain will participate in the FIFA World Cup for next season, and that's going to be a wrap here for all of us here in the studio for the whole of the FIFA World Cup qualifiers. For myself here today, Gary Lineker in the studio, have a very good evening everybody, and also enjoy now to the next season of all the football to restart all over again for next season. But until then, have a very good evening.